Don't do it, Kishi. Please do not do it, Kishi. Please do not do it. Alright. So, Naruto Manga 598 just came out, and yeah, basically I'm gonna split this review into two parts. Basically, Kakashi and Tobi, basically Kakashi's inner self, like what he's feeling, and then basically just the review itself. I'm gonna start off with Kakashi and his feelings. So last manga we found out some stuff. Kakashi, he went into Sherlock Holmes mode and noticed that they're using the same eye technique and all that. And then this manga, he's down in the dumps, and I can see why. Like I feel so bad for him, and he's just thinking to himself, like, how is this possible? Because we all know that he and Guy are thinking that it is Obito. And can I just say this? For all you freaking Obito fans that are, like, I know like 1,000 of you post in the comment section below, Tobi's Obito, Tobi's Obito. I get a lot of those messages a day. I get it. You think it's freaking Obito. But so he has like some sort of like flashback, and this is like basically a flashback for when the third Hokage died. Kakashi went to Obito's grave, and he still mourns his grave. Like he mourns it every time he goes there, and had like a big ass tombstone. So basically they have a flashback, and he's just saying this is not possible. Like it cannot be Obito. But like he's just down in the dumps. Like he let his whole team down, and they both died. I just feel really bad for Kakashi. Like while I was watching this, I mean not watching, but when I was reading this manga, it just gave me like shivers. I was like, shit, because I could actually kind of feel like what he's feeling at the moment. I was like, it's just crazy. But yeah. So Guy, he repeatedly tries to get to Kakashi up. He's trying to cheer him up because he knows it's not the time to mourn, and he can't do all this shit right now because they have to deal with that later. And basically, that was basically what Kakashi was feeling. Now, like onto the review. Basically, the Naruto starts off where we left off with him and Kurama are like they're basically charging head on to Tobi, and like in the first couple frames, I was just so impressed because if you can see Naruto, I think there's like 1 or 2 frames of Naruto, and this is a big foreshadowing that he's gonna turn into the Sage of Six Paths. Just look at him. He has his like full like suit on, and it's just crazy. He has the little like the jacket on, and like he has his hair's pointing up just like the Sage of Six Paths, but the Sage of Six Paths had white hair, and it's just crazy foreshadowing. And as we know in the past that Naruto had also received some chakra from basically the Edo Tensei Jinchuriki, like the previous Jinchurikis. So Naruto goes head on, and basically Tobi is surprised at his power. Like he knows he's determined, but he's surprised at the power, and he's like, oh my god, he's shocked and all that. So Naruto tries to swing at him, and obviously Tobi diverges, and he like dodges the attack. Basically he dematerializes, gets out of there. So then it takes us to like Killer Bee and the Hachibi, and basically they start throwing these big ass shurikens, and basically they miss, and one of them even like cuts off one of the tentacles of the Eight Tails. And yeah, so Kakashi picks himself up, he listens to Guy, and he knows this is not the time to mourn. So now this is where it actually starts to get real. And basically Kakashi picks himself up, and then this is where he's like saying, oh, we gotta do this, we gotta form like a plan. And then Tobi, the badass, he stuns him. He's like, oh, I'm not afraid of someone that has borrowed power that can use, like he can use in Kamui a lot. And then it takes us to Tobi getting real. So this whole time we have not even scraped the surface of Tobi's actual power. So Tobi finally uses his Mangekyo, and basically it shows like a picture. It was really cool. Kakashi and Tobi using both their Mangekyo, and both of their shits is activated. Oh my god, my god. So we obviously know. I'm sorry to admit this, but it's obviously Obito's body. But I'm still staying firm that it is not like Obito himself. Like, it's not his mindset, but it has to be Obito. And it's bothering the shit out of Kakashi that he knows this is Obito. So after that, then shit gets real. Naruto, he sends out his Kagebushin, his cliche Kagebushin. Everyone's seen this coming. So they basically both the shadow clones go different ways. One with the Rasengan, and then he's charging like his Bijudama. So when his first shadow clone charges head first at Tobi, and then Tobi's like, oh, obviously, like, the fuck, that's not gonna hit me. So Kakashi then uses Kamui, and then what we would expect is that Kakashi used Kamui on the Rasengan, but that wasn't the case. He actually used the Kamui on the shadow clone itself, and I wish I remembered like who said this, but one of my subscribers said this in the comment section on one of my videos, saying that Kakashi will actually send one of the shadow clones to a different dimension and then bring it back. But I don't know if you are that subscriber that said that message, just message me below. I'll give you like a shout out next video. But yeah, so then Tobi is like shocked. Like, he just thinks that Kakashi actually like made a mistake or something, and then he sent the body, not the Rasengan. The Rasengan just gets sucked up into the vortex. So then it takes us to this next scene where basically the Sage Mode Naruto, he's charging up his huge ass Bijudama with Kurama, and he basically sends off this huge impressive ass Bijudama at Tobi, and he's like shrugging it off. He's like, oh, that's too freaking slow, that's not gonna hit me. But then Kakashi brings back the shadow clone. No. Into pieces. I'm just at loss of words. Like, I always say that every manga is like, it's so great and it's been like topping every other one, but this one, it tops everything so far. And I know I'm gonna say it next week when we actually see Tobi, that it's topping the next episode. But Into Pieces, when I read this manga, I did not know what, like, the title of the manga 598 was titled Into Pieces. I did not expect this. He's freaking punches him with that Rasengan right in his freaking face, man. Like, into pieces. And that Bijudama's gonna hit him. Like, oh my god. Oh my god. Like, whew, what a freaking manga. Damn, like, come on, Kishi, just tell us. Into Pieces. I'm gonna keep saying it. I'm gonna keep saying it until next Wednesday. Oh my god. Alright, so basically that was my review. If you guys liked it, like, share, favorite, everything. Just subscribe. Into Pieces. Tell me you guys' thoughts.